I just climbed out of bed and I won't lie, I'm already hungry. So my plan of attack is this thing, water, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of water today. Every time I start like feeling like I'm starving, I'm gonna start drinking a glass of water as much as I can. That's one thing about the sleeve that kind of sucks, you know, versus someone who's gonna try to do this without a gastric sleeve is like, you have to take in so much water, but when your stomach is only, you know, 20% of a normal human stomach, you can't take in a lot of water really fast, so it empties a lot faster, so you end up, it's a struggle. Just, the struggle is real. I'm going to show you some of the things I'm going to be using. Is some of the stuff that I have. I don't know how much of this crap I'm actually going to use, honestly. There's only a few things that I may use. Somebody actually sent me this stuff. Like this vanilla protein, it's like Arbonne or something like that, Essentials. I read all the ingredients in it. It seems okay. The only thing is it's higher calories than what I would normally use. And it also is a pea protein, which I normally use like animal protein. So I don't know. We'll see. And then they sent stuff like Fiber Boost and Digestion Plus and a 7-day. This just seems like this is going to make you go to the bathroom. And I'm going to be honest, the protein kind of makes your belly hurt anyway. So I don't know how much of that I'm going to use. Then I have this stuff. It's just like some cheap Walmart protein. And I only do vanilla protein. I despise chocolate. I'm a weirdo. I don't like chocolate milk. I don't like chocolate shakes. Don't like chocolate ice cream. So I only use vanilla. Earl Grey tea. This is a must. An absolute must. And then this. This is the best stuff you will ever try. Especially if you're a bariatric patient. Gene Pro. It's a medical grade protein. You only need 1 tablespoon. It's flavorless, odorless. It's like the best stuff ever. And you get 30 grams of protein per scoop. You can put it in stuff that's hot or cold. I've put it in coffee. I used to get like Crystal Lights and put them in a water bottle, shake it up, and then put a scoop of this. So you're getting 30 grams of protein in a Crystal Light. It was fantastic. One of my favorite things to do. I definitely am looking forward to using this again. So you're supposed to get, I can't remember the exact, but I'm supposed to get around 90 grams of protein in a day. So 3 scoops of this in a day and you're ready to rock and roll. So that's kind of some of the stuff that I'm going to be using, along with chicken broth and, of course, like Crystal Lights and water bottles and stuff like that. But this is where it's at, guys. Where it's at. This shall be my breakfast for this morning. Earl Grey tea. I don't know if you guys have ever tried Earl Grey, but my Lord, it's so good. It doesn't need sugar, doesn't need cream, don't need anything. It's just fantastic all by itself. So this is what I'm going to have early this morning. I'm probably going to drink stuff all through the day. Water, broth, everything. I'm just going to keep a constant flow of liquids to stave off being hungry. So the tea didn't really quite satisfy me. I drank all of it over a course of about an hour. This is that Arbonne pea protein. It's like 9 ounces of water to 2 scoops of this. It smells terrible. So a lot of times if protein stinks really bad or like doesn't smell appealing at all, I use a straw, kind of keeps your nose out of it, and it kind of helps a little bit with that. So we're going to try that. We're going to try this out. I'm kind of nervous, honestly, because I always get grossed out if protein's really disgusting. Oh. Okay. No. There is no way on God's green earth that I'm going to drink this. So we're going to have to like try something else. That's freaking disgusting. No. I do not recommend this. Do not try this. It's really bad. Like, I've had cheap Walmart protein that's not that disgusting. Do not drink that. I've tried a lot of proteins before. A lot of protein. And I'm going to tell you, that is the nastiest one I've ever had in my whole life. That was so freaking disgusting. Like, I would not recommend trying that. It was gritty. And it just, it's supposed to be vanilla. It didn't taste anything. It tasted like chalk. I've never had one that gross before. Don't try that stuff. It's disgusting. I had to come out and do errands. And I guess I wasn't thinking clearly when I said, oh dang, let's save going to the grocery store till after we're doing this fast. That way I can walk around and look at food for almost an hour. Yeah. Didn't think that through, I don't think. My belly's growling. I can hear it. And I woke up starving this morning. You know how sometimes you'll wake up and you'll just be like, oh my gosh, I'm starving. Well, I'm hungry, but I don't know if it's because I'm actually hungry or because I went to bed knowing that this was what I was going to do today. And I'm kind of playing like this little mind game with myself. Like, oh my gosh, I'm starving and I know I can't eat. And I don't know how much physical hunger it is versus mental hunger. I think that's the biggest thing, is the mental aspect of it. I'm going to tell you, I've done this before. I had to do this before I had the surgery. And day number 1 is kind of sucky. Day number 2 is really bad. Day number 3 last time, I laid in the bed and I cried. So let's hope we don't get to that point. But so far, I did get, while I was at the grocery store, I did get me some juices. Like all natural juices, and I got some of the additives for water so that I can make protein shakes with them with my Gene Pro, because there's no way that I'm gonna do that protein. I actually threw it away, whole bag, took 2 scoops out of it in the trash. That's disgusting, not doing that. So we'll go home and drink some juice. So this is what I got from the store. Is I got this one. It has protein added in it, and it's supposed to be a smoothie, so it's a little bit thicker of a liquid than what I should be doing, honestly. But it is still a liquid, so I'm okay with that for an occasional, but I'm not going to be drinking a whole lot of these. And then we have this one. It is Mighty Mango. It's got mangoes and oranges in it, so this one will be pretty good. And then I got these drink additives. They're kind of like what you would, it's kind of like Crystal Lights. And I got the mango pineapple. I have a strawberry watermelon. And then I have a raspberry ice. This one is my favorite. I remember this one from last time. It's really good. Okay, so the Earl Grey did not last. The other protein was disgusting, so I was at the store. I got that for me. And this is just like a small jelly jar. I'm going to drink that. Oh, side note. I have baby quail hatching. Yeah, I only drank this. It took me a little bit because I'm going to be honest with you. I should not have got the one that has protein in it because it's really gritty. It's actually got a really good taste. It tastes a lot like just a banana. Honestly, I can't taste the other fruit that it says it's in there. All I tasted was banana, but it was just kind of really gritty. It was like bananas with chalk in it. That's the biggest issue you'll always have and find with protein, is the chalky flavor. It's just nature of the beast. So I had to go out and do an errand, and the kids were starving for lunch. So we stopped at Wendy's and they got food that smells amazing, and I got green tea. So I love the mason jar. So as gross as this looks, this is chicken broth that I just heated up, and I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper in it to give it a little bit of flavor, because I'm not joking, guys. It is now 1:56 in the afternoon and I am really hungry. I'm actually kind of getting, what baby?
I need a drink.
You need a drink?
Yeah.
I'm actually getting a little lightheaded and kind of like, I just don't feel good. But I know it's just because I'm detoxing off this stuff. This time is actually a little harder for me than the first time I'd done this, because the last time I done it, I worked. So I was busy and gone from the house all the time. And it was the evenings when I came home and had to cook dinner for everybody that it kind of got hard. But now I'm at home all the time, and I have little kids that can't make their own food, so I have to still cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner for everybody and serve everybody's plate out and stuff, so I'm still smelling food and touching food and cooking food. So this time I think is a little bit harder than last time. So I just finished the majority of the chicken broth, and it did actually make me feel better. I don't feel as like bleh as I did a minute ago, and I don't feel as shaky or jittery like I'm starving or something. But I would not recommend putting black pepper in it. It didn't help the taste. If anything, it just made it gross. But now I'm going to get this and I'm going to drink this. This is one of those water additives, and I put the Gene Pro protein in this. I'm going to shake it up for a little bit to make sure that it's nice and mixed, and then I'm going to try to drink this over the next few hours. So far, it's going pretty good. I think it's more of a mental game you have to play with yourself, because like right now, my kids are eating a cupcake, and they're walking around licking icing, and I'm looking at it, and I'm hating myself that I'm doing this. But it's all good. It'll be worth it in the end. Okay, I'm out here in the barn, and I'm doing my nightly feed and water everybody. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I came out here for a couple seconds too because I'm super, super irritable. The kids are driving me insane. I'm starving. I have a headache from it. But I know that a lot of the reason why you start feeling that way is just kind of your body's reaction. First it tries to force you to eat, and then it, tries to detox you a little bit from food. And then it goes to acceptance, and then you get used to it. But right now, I'm pretty hangry. And I was only able to drink about half that drink. It takes me so long to drink things or, to take in protein or anything like that, that it's real slow going. But I'm agitated because I am hungry, and I'm having to cook dinner for everybody. And as I'm cooking, I'm hating them all. And the thing about it is like this is self-imposed. So, it's not like it's a religious thing that I feel called or compelled. I'm doing it so I'm not fat. And so you you start questioning yourself, and it's a good thing that I'm being held accountable by you guys, or otherwise I would have given up earlier. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going. So I'm going to end this and say this is the end of today because I won't be eating, obviously, anything else. I may finish drinking the rest of that little protein shake thing I made. The one with the add-in, the water additive. It was watermelon strawberry, by the way, so it was really good. I may finish that and maybe do a little bit more chicken broth or something before bed. So this is the end of day 1. I have a headache. I'm very sleepy, very moody.